All right, Coach, you want to start with an opening statement?
Yeah, just really happy to get a long overdue win. It seemed like it was the same old story. We're up 7 or 8 at halftime. Probably should have had a bigger lead. I kind of felt like I thought we had a little bit of a lack of energy in the locker room at halftime, but I thought the guys, even though we gave up a few baskets early in the second half, a couple easy ones, I thought they had a different focus about them early in the second half. So, I thought extra efforts won the game for us. I mean, clearly, shot making is always key, and Nick, shot the ball really well for us. And you need that, but I thought extra efforts on the offensive glass. We came up with some real big offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds too. So just good execution of Presso down the stretch, and just really happy for the guys that they got the win.
How important was limiting the three-point shooting from them today? I mean, they shot 5 of 28. Was that a key factor in today?
Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty good defensively this year, with the exception of a couple games here and there. I think we're pretty good at limiting, the three for teams. I thought the whole key was our ball screen defense. I thought we were really good. They turned the corner on us a couple of times, but they're a heavy ball screen team, and they like to create from that. And I thought we did a really good job there on the ball screen D, and I thought we did a really good job limiting them in transition, which was key because they're usually pretty good in transition.
Nick, 20 points today, but more importantly, 2 free throws down the stretch. How key is that free throw shooting for you guys?
I mean, we work on it every single day after practice, so free throw shooting should sometimes make them during games, and sometimes we don't, but we continue to just work on them every single day. And coming down to those pressure situations, all you got to do is relax and just go up there and shoot them.
Nick, how good does it just feel to have a game like you have, especially at the last? Someone's been saying you've been in the slump, so how good does it feel to get out of that?
It definitely feels good to bounce back, so hopefully just get in the gym every day, continue to do what I do, work hard, and carry over into the next few games.
And Coach, how do you think the team did overall guarding Niagara's backcourt of Khalil Dukes and Matt Scott?
Yeah, I mean, those guys, they were really good players. And I thought Scott got it going in the second half. And they're going to make some tough shots, throughout the course of the game. But you can't give them the open, easy threes, and you can't let them score in the paint. And I thought Scott, for the most part, he got a few from the foul line, but for the most part, was just hitting pull-ups. And we were okay with that. And again, if you limit them in transition and you play pretty good ball screen defense, you have a good chance to limit them, So, that's what we did. And, they missed a couple shots too. That's what happens sometimes when you're on the road. Just feel good about the overall job we did.
Coach, there's a couple times down the stretch where they were within one basket, and there was those timeouts. What is your message to your team in those timeouts?
Oh boy, I don't know, Nick. What's the message? I mean, I think my message sometimes can be all over the place. I think sometimes like we still have to grow with our execution offensively. So I had called out a few sets there, and there was a little bit of confusion at times. So some of that's on them, some of that's on me, and we as a group we have to get better at that. And then honestly, man, down the stretch it was more about just having the confidence to win the game, And I thought Nick was being very positive and talking about having the confidence to make the shots when the shots were there, So and then other than that, it could just be strategic, just as far as what we think that they're going to do, what they're going to do offensively.
Nick, how key was, getting this win tonight after dropping 6 straight? Just, how's this going to kickstart you guys into the final stretch?
I mean, every game that we've been in for the past 7 games, we've been right there, So it feels good to finally close this one out, and we're going to take our scouts and our preparation and continue to buckle down and do what we do, so we can continue to try to get more wins.
Anything else?
That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.